On October 7, 2004, there was a joint luncheon between pastors and school leaders to simply ask the question, how can we work together to better help the young people of our community? Out of that meeting, CHAMPS was born, Churches as Mentoring Partners with Schools. As you watch this video, please consider if you could be one of those mentors that could help a young person.
It's partnerships and relationships that's built on what we believe is the common ground and our shared commitment to serve kids. And certainly it's the CHAMPS mentoring program.
I think that mentors serve a very important purpose in our schools. We have a lot of students that come to us not having the strong home and family foundation that they really need. They need to know that they belong, that they're valued. They need to know that there are adults in their lives that care about them and that really want to see them succeed and that are taking a personal interest in them.
I think at times I've made people nervous within our organization when I say it's our goal to be all things to all kids, but quickly we follow that up with, but we can't do that alone. And that's why we're so grateful for the partnership that we have with CHAMPS.
The reality is our community is full of broken homes, neglect, and young people whose lives are broken.
30% of the families in our community are single parent. That's staggering. We don't have the typical Leave It to Beaver Cleaver family anymore. We have tons and tons of broken and mixed families, and there's a lot of kids that either just have one parent or are no parent at home. They're living with their grandparents, and the need's huge, and because of that, it's so critical that the church step up and be spiritual big brothers and big sisters.
What we really want to do is get kids into a relationship where they can grow and learn about God and know about God and find out what God is all about, because many of them don't have that opportunity in their home.
If you have a heart for people, these families are inviting you to come into their lives and be a support to them. Listen to these stories.
I believe that one of the more powerful statements, more compelling statements, inspirational statements comes from a student. It's attributed to a child who once said, "I believe in me because you first believed in me." And that's what the CHAMPS mentorship program does.
What I do hear from the kids is that they really like their mentors. They like spending time with them. They tell me about going to youth group, going swimming, and for many of these kids, they've never had experiences like that.
So I think it's been about a year and a half. CJ and I have been hanging out, doing a variety of different things, but it's fun to get to know each other as well as be able to experience life together, do life together.
With Jonathan, some of the fun and wacky things we do, we go bowling, sometimes we go to the movies. The experience has been, for me, of enjoying Jonathan and having him as a really good friend and somebody to talk to, and I need somebody to talk to.
It's been pretty fun having a mentor because I don't see my dad anymore, and I can just hang around a mentor and do fun stuff.
My father, he doesn't live here, so I don't have a male figure.
As a church, and I mean the greater church, we've just got to recapture the one-on-one relationship. You know very well, time spent together and a relationship can change a life forever.
Yeah, I'd say this whole experience has been great for me. Just an opportunity to invest in someone as well.
And that's what it's all about, building positive relationships with kids and letting them know that there's people out there that are willing to support them.
One of the things we try to do each summer is send a young person to camp. A camp experience can truly change a young person's life. You might consider sponsoring a young person for camp. While we have both women mentoring girls and men mentoring boys, our greatest need is men. It's time for us to step up, men, and mentor these young boys who truly need our support.
One thing we need especially is more male mentors. So many households anymore don't have a father in the home.
Okay, now we're ready for you. Actually, these kids are ready for you. Would you consider being a CHAMPS mentor?
Let's face it, we're here for all kids, but there's some kids that need more of us and more from us.
At Burley Glenwood Elementary School, we do have quite a few students who could use more adult support.
We would encourage anybody who's out there that is even interested in this to look into the CHAMPS program.
A caring mentor can make all the difference in a child's life.